Hello YouTube, and welcome to the Cassidy Car Cave. My name is Rich Cassidy. I'm over here at my warehouse that I rent in East Nashville. And what this is a place for me to kind of keep all my projects. My wife is fantastic, but would never put up with any of this stuff over at the house. So she kicked me out, and I've come over here and I've got all my tools and a few cars, and there's a camper in the back I'll show you later, and a few other little things around to occupy time. But this is where I hang out. And I've been watching other folks on YouTube. I love them. And I thought to myself, gosh, I'm doing this anyways. I've got the equipment. I've got the cameras, right? I've got a kid, so I've got cameras. I've got the cars. They break a lot, so they need a lot of work. I've got the tools. And so why not? Why not turn on the camera and invite you in and see what we think about all this? So what we got is there's 6 or 8 cars over here. I'm gonna turn some wrenches on them, probably buy a few, probably will sell a few. We'll record the interesting stuff about them. I probably won't do, you know, how to change your alternator and all the cars. It's not really what I'm looking to do. But we'll do a few little projects, kind of take it from start to finish, post those videos on YouTube, probably cover some of the buying, buy the cars, and then we'll sell them, fix them up. You'll get to know them as we get them going. I'll do a little review on each car, and then when I think they're ready, I'll sell them off. Probably will auction them off on Cars and Bids. I've tried that once already on a car and had really good success, although it's still sitting over there, and I'll explain why. Spoiler alert, it's totally my fault. Nothing wrong with Cars and Bids or the buyer. It was all on me. But we'll cover that in a different video. But what we will do is go through them. We'll give you an introduction on them. We'll fix a few things, like I say. I'll probably break a few things along the way. Sometimes they leave me stranded. That's fun. But then we'll sell them. So this isn't something I'm doing for money or for to make a living. I've got a day job that I love, but I come over here really to just kind of relax and get away from things and enjoy working on the cars. So that's exactly what we'll do. Let's take a little walk around. I'll show you the shop and kind of get to know what we're up to here. First thing you'll realize is I am no professional, because this is my first time with a selfie stick. All right, so let's take a look around. This is a huge warehouse in East Nashville. Back in the day, they used to turn big pieces of wood into little pieces of wood here. So it's ginormous. Probably built in the 20s, something like that. I'll do a quick spin around so you can see. It's many hundreds of thousands of square feet. And I just rent this little corner of it because it's close to the house and it's pretty nondescript. There's really nothing else going on in here at the moment. So I can just kind of be by myself over here. If we'll walk around, we'll take a look. Obviously, one of the cars is this E30 convertible, 1991. I've had this car the longest. I've had this car since probably, I don't know, 2004, 2003, something like that. And it's been very slow. I've got it painted. I've put a new interior in it. I just got it back from getting a brand new top. I'm really, really happy with this top. Stevens Brothers here in Nashville did this top, and it was expensive, but this is an example of getting what you pay for, because it is gorgeous. So I'm letting it kind of season for a bit. I'm just going to let it sit here for about a week, and then I'll work on getting the top up and down and making sure the motors still function and all that. But this would be one of the cars I might consider cashing out of, and that'll give me some money to buy something else. So this is kind of the area where I do the work on the cars. I have a lift, but I didn't like it, so I got rid of it, and I'm getting ready to have a different lift put in. We may make a video out of that and cover that as well. So walk back in the back here. This is more just kind of the hanging out area. It's very hot here. We're in Tennessee, of course, in August, so it gets extremely hot in here. I've got these fans going. It's not too bad out today, maybe 85 out today, so it's not too bad. But there's probably a little bit of fan noise in the background. So this is just the area to hang out in. Obviously, we got a pool table here. Part of what I'll cover in these videos is you'll get to know me a little bit. I'm really into fishing and astronomy, And I do play a little bit of pool, so I enjoy that. The projector up here for watching a game or whatever. I'm originally from Ohio, so I'm a big Cleveland sports fan. I know, put your jokes in the comments. Nobody would ever admit to that unless they're from Ohio. But the Indians are doing pretty good this year, so I'm happy about that. This area, I keep some stuff for the camper, and then there's a couple of cars over here. A 95 E320 Cabriolet, last of the 4-seat kind of hand-built Mercedes convertibles. Really a great car. We'll do some videos on that car for sure. I love that car. The other car will never be sold. My wife and her dad actually put that car together for my wife's mom back in, I don't know, the 80s. And so unfortunately, when my wife's mom passed away, she inherited that car and we'll never sell it. That one's sentimental. That's something that we just cruise around. My 15-year-old daughter loves it, so yeah, we'll keep that one. So, you know, there'll be some guests probably on this channel that we'll have come over and shoot some pool and talk about cars and get some advice and some guidance on what they know about cars. But that's kind of it. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to get better at this, I promise. The quality of the videos will get better, and the content hopefully will get better. But this is just an introduction, just to kind of know what it's all about. Spin around one more time here. Something else I'm really into is coffee. So we got all the coffee equipment there to make a good latte or espresso while we're over here. So let's walk over and I'll just show you a couple of the cars that are here. We'll do a lot more in depth on them when we do each video. We covered the BMW. We'll probably do a video on the old Silverado here. It's a great truck. I know it's not the fanciest, it's not lifted, it's bone stock, Duramax diesel. But what this does really well is pull stuff. So I've got a walk around twin outboard fishing boat that I can pull with this. And in the way back of the warehouse near the overhead door is an Airstream camper. And this does a great job of pulling that. Plus it hauls my telescope and my astronomy stuff around. So the Duramax stays. It's got a job to do and does it really well. Let's see, the other two cars that are over here. There's 2003 on both of these. CL600 V12 twin turbo. There's a story on that one. That's the one that was on Cars and Bids. I'll explain later, but the car's fine now. My fault, mea culpa. All on me for that, why that deal didn't go through. And then this one is a 2003 SL500, about 92,000 miles on it. It's pretty much done. This may be the first car that I auction off on Cars and Bids because it really doesn't need anything at this point. It's ready to go. I did some ABC work to it, of course, because it's a Mercedes from the early 2000s and they all need ABC work. But that car is probably maybe one of the first ones that will move on. So that's pretty much it. My name is Rich. Hope you subscribe. Give me a chance. We're going to put together some more videos about these cars, put together some videos about auctioning them off, and there'll be a lot of great content. So welcome to the Cassidy Car Cave. Thanks for checking it out.